Dogs may be man's best friend, but they usually don't mix well with commercial mowing. Now, how do I deal with dogs on my route? Well, first of all, I'm not a dog expert. I'm not even a dog owner, but I do have experience in dealing with dogs when mowing. I'm not afraid of dogs though. We had dogs when I was growing up, so I appreciate dogs and I appreciate dog owners. So how do I do it? Well, first of all, when I'm going around in a neighborhood giving out flyers, if I see a dog there that I think might not be a good match for me, then I usually will not even advertise there. I'd rather just skip the whole yard than have any kind of confrontation with a dog. That said, I've actually never turned down a job because of a dog. If I were to turn down all the dogs, or even the majority of them, I'd be cutting down a significant portion of my route. A lot of people I work for have dogs. It comes down to communication. First thing I tell people after I've explained my business is that if they have a dog, please put it away. I don't want to get in the dog's way, and I don't want him getting in my way. Usually we can laugh about that, and they understand. People care about their pets. No, I don't carry any weapons, no mace or pepper spray or rocks or sticks or anything like that. And I don't view my line trimmer or my blower, and certainly not my zero-turn lawnmower, as some sort of a weapon to use against dogs. In fact, I view it as highly unprofessional even to get a blade of grass on one of my customers' dogs. So how do I deal with them? Well, typically I have to communicate with the people. I text them or call them, and they'll usually put their dogs away. It's just a simple matter of making a phone call and letting them know you're coming. When I do that, they usually have them away. But if they don't, I'll start in the front yard. And that way, when they see and hear me running my equipment out there, they can casually break off whatever they're doing and simply go get their dogs and put them away. And it works out very well for me like that, regardless of the temperament of the dog. They can be tearing the blinds down trying to get to my mower, but it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't affect me. I just simply mow. If the dog's out in the yard, or it's a neighbor's yard dog, typically I just ignore it. I really want that dog to look at me as just a part of the neighborhood. We have the tree over here, we have the friendly dog over there across the street, and the fire hydrant we pass by when my master takes me for a walk, and then we have this guy who comes in and mows on that loud thing he rides on. That's how I want them to view me. There's a couple of reasons why I kind of avoid contacting and talking to dogs. One, I don't want a friendly dog to think that I'm approachable when I'm driving my zero-turn mower or line trimming. They could get hurt that way. And two, if it's a not so friendly dog, well, I don't want to get bitten, and I still don't want the dog to get hurt. If a dog charges me, and they have, most of the time I'll just keep on working and ignore the dog. And I'll go around the corner and come back around. The owner's already got the dog and put him away. Just like that, real easy. Not even a need to talk to the owner. If there were a bad dog that I was faced with, I would probably turn my equipment off that I was carrying, like a line trimmer, and just talk friendly to him and step away slowly and try to get out of the yard. Hopefully that would work. Or if I saw that the dog was a mean dog in that area, I may not even want to mow that day. Just talk to him, say, look, I was scared of your dog. You mind mowing him, and next time I'll try it again. All right, good. There is another kind of concern that I do have, and it comes from, seems like, the good relationship that I have with my customers. They are comfortable with me in their yard. Very comfortable, in fact, some of them. They'll let their dogs out in the yard while I'm working there. Sometimes they go on vacation and I mow their grass anyway, and their dog has a little hole that he can go in and out of. So in those cases, I find myself actually kind of nervous. Not because I'm scared of their dog, but again, I'm scared I might hurt their dog. And like I said, I don't even want to get a blade of grass on a dog, so to have one out in the yard with me makes me uncomfortable. I have to pay a lot of attention to what I'm doing, so I don't hurt the dog by accident. And the other problem is if the dog's out in the yard, they get out. And if I'm not careful, I'll leave the gate open. So I've really had to pay close attention to myself, getting off my mower, checking if there's a dog, and certainly shutting the gate behind me every single time if I know there's a dog there. We simply communicate with the people, and they explain what their needs are. We see if we can meet those needs given our circumstances. So I hope this is going to be helpful to you in your business, and that you'll do well getting along with your dogs too.